It is a matchup with two LAN veterans, one on each side, trying to carry their LAN rookie teammates into a chance to play for the World Championship. They've got a best of 7 here. They got to get through first. You lose this one, you go home, you're done. You do not get a ticket to New Jersey. So we'll see how they do. We start off with Ghost up on offense. Lethamyr with a nice shot, and Kronovi gets the save. Off to his own corner, now pops it high to carry it over the top of Memory. Extend the play down the field all by himself. Lethamyr will get that one out of his box.
And Kronovi just had to clear that long just because he knew his teammates were going to have to require some time to get themselves set, but here's the first chance for Rogue, nice and early, and a nice flip reset from AJ, but Illusion on his toes, able to make a nice stop.
A flashy shot, but the defense holds just fine, but Rogue still putting the pressure on. The shot a bit wide as Illusion will put it off of the wall, and then Lethamyr extends it down the field. Kronovi with the turn. Shot is wide. Memory out of the corner has to deal with AJ, and a nice save from Illusion to send it down the field. Lethamyr now looking to advance onto offense, see if he can find his teammates in the midfield, looking for the pass to Memory, but blocked by Kronovi, and a critical demolition onto Wonder to keep Ghost on offense.
And actually another one as well. AJ is going to have to scramble back here a little bit because nobody's ready. Memory pressing, and they respawn, and he bought just enough time. Like you said, Wave, the double demo really allowed Ghost to stay on the attack there, but solid defense from AJ, just enough time bought.
Very impressed by that save from AJ. And it was critical, but demolitions galore. Explosions raining, continuing.
And they're so good, it opens so many holes for opportunities because you take people off the pitch as Memory is trying to take another one, and it forces somebody to cover that hole that you just created. And a transition for Rogue, gonna stop short. Lethamyr on the line ready for it.
3:19 left to go. A pass from Illusion into the corner, and Kronovi picks it up. Illusion with a response, had the read on him. Kronovi popping it high over Memory and then following it himself. Illusion and Lethamyr in the back. They'll play it to the corner as AJ tries to crowd, finds another demolition. Wonder puts this one pretty high, and Illusion doesn't find it off the back wall, though. Kronovi will look to put it back up. Wonder now looking for the shot. Airborne, 2 defenders cleared away with 2:59 to go. It's still scoreless. Lofted high, Illusion on the transition. He's got Memory and Lethamyr in front of him, just to keep it himself. Wonder finds a clear. Lethamyr deflects. Memory now the pass up. Lethamyr looking for the shot. Sends it towards the goal, but it's wide. Kronovi off the backboard, and AJ to extend it out of his own half and back into Ghost territory.
And Rogue being forced to just hit these balls as hard as they can whenever they come their way because Ghost doing a nice job keeping the ball high whenever they get it, and that makes it real hard to bring the ball down and gain quality control. AJ trying to do a little bit there, but even then, that physicality coming back and pushing him right off the ball.
Kronovi to Wonder. Wonder back into AJ. Lethamyr able to pop it a bit high and break up the pass play. Wonder had to fall back onto defense now. He's got Lethamyr lurking in front of him. He'll keep it high in the air, but a challenge from Illusion will take it away from him. Now Memory looking for a shot over the top of Kronovi. Is anyone there to tap it in? No. AJ sends it away, and now Wonder on the counterattack pops it high. Lethamyr gets it off the crossbar and away. It's 1:59 left to go. Nobody found a way to put the ball in the back of the net.
It's almost a little bit of miscommunication from Wonder and AJ there as well in the Ghost corner. Kind of slowed down their press out of the midfield and had to force Kronovi to rotate all the way from the opposite end of the pitch, and that's kind of allowed just that little bit of extra time for Ghost to get set for this push here, but a 2-on-1, and they leave it for AJ, and Memory, another nice stop for him.
A creative play, but Memory doesn't fall for it at all. Gets the block, and now Ghost back up on offense off the backboard, and AJ extends it out of the box. Lethamyr into the corner. Lofted, Memory's up, Wonder's there first, but actually leaves it, and Kronovi will softly touch to midfield. Now AJ with Kronovi in the mid. Will be Memory picking it up. Wonder has to fall back. Gets it into his own corner. Illusion beats him on the wall. Now back into the box. Play away from AJ. Lethamyr now comes back in. Back and forth, constantly pressuring Rogue in front of their own net.
AJ went for that little fake there. Maybe try and get the defender or the Ghost player off that ball. See if they can get possession here because it really has been Ghost controlling that midfield, not really allowing too many chances for Rogue to get the tent set up and keep the pressure ramping. It's kind of one and done, and they're out of the AF.
Illusion Carrying this one by himself. Wonder in the corner tries to pick it up over the top of one. And now back to midfield. No one's there. Kronovi crashes in and gets it over the top of Memory. A shot towards the goal. Lethemir saves it away once more. But Kronovi now with the pressure. Here comes Wonder. Blocked at the point of contact. 30 seconds remaining as the follow-up shot from AJ is wide. The deflection goes to the edge. Memory will look for the transition, but Kronovi's pressuring him. It drops back into the midfield. AJ able to get it up to the team captain here as Lethemir drops it back to Wonder. He takes the shot and Aleutian gets the save. They send it away and we're still scoreless. With 14 seconds remaining, Lethemir picks it up in the corner and Kronovi continues to crowd, but there's not a strong semblance on either side right now as things slow down for just a moment. 5 seconds remaining for AJ to try and carry it over the top of Lethemir, gets it down in the midfield, and the ball will touch. Overtime in game one.
I was a little bit surprised there was maybe seeing if Rogue would try and force the issue there with no time on the clock, maybe get a lucky one through, but quite a stand from Ghost. It's ironic. I say Rogue not really able to set up the tent, then the last 30 seconds belong all to him. We'll see how they start off overtime. Aleutian currently into the Rogue corner.
Kronovi carries it out following a very neutral kickoff from both sides. Aleutian baits up Wonder, but Wonder will make contact. Now with AJ behind him, Kronovi bringing up the rear. Double commit into the corner. Will play the ball towards the box, and then he's able to crowd on top of Lethemir. Wasn't ready for the speed. Wonder demolished on his transition out. It'll be all up to Kronovi, who misses the inbound rebound attack. Memory taking his time, baits up one, onto the backboard. Here comes Lethemir to finish it off, but it's blocked. Kronovi sends it away. AJ now to the corners. Wonder rotates in.
And he got bumped off that ball, though, again. That's going to allow Aleutian to come in, and Kronovi's having to make a couple big challenges. The demolition finally gets the job done. It's been physical all of game one, and of course, that's how it would end.
And you watch Kronovi flying across, kind of cutting rotation there. And that means that when the demolition happens, there was literally nobody to possibly move in. As long as the shot was on target, Ghost was going to win that game. They take game number one. And this, we don't track how many demolitions happen in a series or happen in a game, but that one might have been the record. I don't know. I've never seen that many demolitions. You see Kronovi here, though, cutting across, and as you look back, it's just Wonder. He's alone there as he's demolished. It's in by Lethemir.
And the reason Kronovi cuts across there is because his teammate behind him, Aleutian, is right up there on the back wall. There's no way he's going to be able to make it to that challenge, and Kronovi doesn't want to allow Aleutian to have that. Or it's AJ on the back wall. Why would AJ? Either way, there's a defender on the back wall. He's not going to be able to make the challenge. He doesn't want to allow Aleutian the time and space to dribble, so he tries to get that challenge going. Unfortunately, he just kicks right off the side wall, and there's that quality demo follow-up from Aleutian. And that was like all it took for Ghost, but good showing from Rogue there. The final part of regulation, just not enough.
And we need to talk about Lethemir on defense as well. Many good shots from Rogue, put upper 90. Lethemir gets high and gets the saves multiple times to keep their net completely clean in game number one. He put up 5 saves and 4 shots. Lethemir definitely leading his team right now.
Yeah, very strong game number one for Ghost. Loved the amount of pressure they were able to put out, and it really was kind of a two-man show. One of them was kind of just chilling there, like, if you need me, I'll be there. It was his Memory. It's like as needed. And when you're able to function in that two-man role, it's very powerful because you see G2, Chicago and JNAPS have that same kind of success, where if ever is Rizzo as needed, he'll be there. But Chicago and JNAPS also have that very strong two-man duo dynamic that can be so effective if things are working out well.
I want to see Rogue maybe with stronger shots. I'm trying to think of things that could have made a difference. Like the shot placement seemed good, the passing game was good, the midfield seemed pretty strong. What things could possibly be changed here for Rogue?
Well, for Rogue, it was because they had to spend a lot of time getting demoed, obviously. So they had to take that extra moment to make sure everything was still in order before they could get up. So one, I would actually say I liked everything that you pointed out. They had some quality pushes, but...
Yeah, for sure. And we do have a player who's disconnected from the lobby right now. We're going to wait for him to get back in. We'll get game number 2 underway as soon as possible here. And it's a crazy day. This is the North American playoffs. We're playing with a different format than before. So we've got people right now. This match that we're going into, you see their match number 2, as it is listed on the day, Ghost Gaming and Rogue. The loser of that will be out of the playoffs. Ghost or Rogue will get to play then against Space Station for a chance to go to the World Championships. As those semifinal teams, those 4 teams are the teams that will represent North America at Worlds. So we'll see how things go here. We've got 3 teams in, got to find one more.
And that's the benefit. That's why you had to place in that top 4 to get yourself that extra life, because 5-6, this is it. You're one, and you have a chance to go. So you got to win this game. Rogue have already lost it in regulation. And to continue your point, what do they need to do? I think if you get hit less, you'll have a lot more success. Just because it's like normally it's like, yo, you need to challenge the ball better or you need to shoot better. No, it's just don't get demoed, and I think things work out a little bit more in your favor.
Yeah, there is The demos were going both ways, and it did seem to just kind of just slow things down
It was just
during regulation.
Ghosts were on offense. They were offensive demos, forcing Rogue to react, and Rogue just never really was able to demo that one person.
Oh, what a bump. Nobody crowded the box from Ghost, but that could have been an early goal. Here comes Lethamyr with another one. AJ gets it away here as we get game 2 underway on Neo Tokyo. AJ through the air, past one. And Lethamyr out of the corner here, look to carry it out. See Lethamyr on your screen there, rocking the Ghost decal. It's available in the esports shop right now. Go check that one, as well as the Rogue ARMR wheels currently available. Go rep either of these teams. Give them your energy as they try to get to Worlds. AJ over the top of one. Illusion out of the box. Not going to matter as Wonder and Kronovi both up for that one. And finally, Rogue's on the board.
First one of the series for him, and it is just that nice challenge from AJ out of the midfield. The soft tip over Memory. He's got to figure out how that ball's going to bounce. And unfortunately, AJ, just a beautiful read on that bounce of the corner. Just a great catch over the top.
A good thing he did, too, because you saw in the slow-mo on the replay, all 3 Rogue members right there. If that ball snuck behind them, that was a free goal for Ghost. So, yes. We'll see Wonder now out of the corner, popping it high. Over the top of Memory, here comes AJ looking for the shot, but blocked by Illusion. Wonder and Kronovi, strong touch. Lethamyr looking for the counter, but AJ gets it past him, and now all up to Memory. It's a nice boomer. Back onto the backboard. Kronovi looks to play it away. It's Lethamyr. Get it around. Memory lofting this one high. Kronovi past one. To carry it past 2. Bad touch from Ghost there. Actually works out as Memory's able to turn, pick it up as a functional back pass.
It's a great catch from Illusion there, coming off the back wall to take that clear away from Rogue, and it allows them to steal the boost and again continue those offensive demos and just put Rogue in tough spots on defense.
Well, a nice setup here. Memory's able to get onto the backboard and keep it high for the time being, but Wonder looking for a pass across. Both his teammates flanking back onto defense. So Memory and Lethamyr will look for the pass plays down. Memory looking for goalies. Kronovi gets high, stalls out Lethamyr just in time for his teammates to get back, but now they're kind of on top of each other. AJ's able to get it past one and then tries to leave it for Wonder, but couldn't get his own car out of the way. Finally, Wonder will pick up ball control, but Ghost back on defense again. Lethamyr will find a stop.
Rogue was scrambling there for sure, and here's their first opportunity. AJ couldn't get it and down into the net. He was on the backboard, but it's always a tough shot. And with no speed and it right at you like that, tough opportunity for Rogue to put in that second goal.
Illusion gets it past one, but Kronovi now up. AJ looking for a moment of redemption. Can he find the shot this time? This time it's blocked by Lethamyr, and Memory gets it over the top of Kronovi, who looked for the rebound. 2:37 left to go, approaching halftime, and it's still the Rogue 1, Ghost 0. So it was a shutout in game number 1, decided in overtime by Ghost. Get it past 1. AJ now looking to get it past 2. Memory has other ideas. Back into the orange corner. Kronovi, not a strong touch. Memory tries to set it up, but Illusion kind of bumps him off of it and now plays it over the top of Lethamyr. Kronovi looks to take advantage of it, but couldn't find a strong touch. Now into the midfield, no one's home. Memory will find a nice long clear. Kind of break up what was a haphazard play at best from Ghost.
And it was those long touches that also was playing into Rogue's defeat in game number 1. They continual high touches from Rogue and just not allowing Rogue to keep that ball close, stuck to the cars, try and gain command, forced them to clear the ball far. And they were set up so well in the midfield as Illusion got up there, kicked one away from the top of the net.
I'm amazed nobody from Ghost was challenging Kronovi. He got that one off the wall and then had no boost, just straight drove to the ball. An opportunity. Pretty close, but no goal. Now AJ back in front of the box. Lethamyr will clear it the other direction. Force the change in rotation. So Lethamyr puts his high. Illusion's airborne, looking for the tap, but can't find the shot. Memory off to find the rebound, but couldn't find anything either. Now Lethamyr on the wall. Carrying it out. He's got Memory in the midfield, but loses control. AJ will take advantage of that, send it into the bloom with 1 minute remaining. Still Rogue, up by 1. Looking for the infield pass, looking to back up to Kronovi. Can he tuck it in? He sure can. 2-0 now for Rogue.
Beautiful job here from Rogue. It's this touch. AJ doesn't get it. Illusion going for the challenge, and Kronovi, selfless pass. Chase it down. Lethamyr expecting a shot maybe a little bit higher. Kronovi, what's your favorite word, Wave Punk? Worm burner?
Oh, worm burner indeed. And thank Yummy Cheese Man for that one. So Illusion gets it through 2 on kickoff. They need a quick one here, and they might have found it, but Wonder is able to recover on the wall, and the follow-up shot by Ghost a bit high. Now the pass back in. Memory couldn't beat AJ, and it looks like Rogue will survive the kickoff as Wonder carries this one high, looking for one more, gets onto the backboard. Lethmere carries it away, and it's past Kronovi. Now it's all up to AJ in the back. Solution onto the wall, looking for teammates, carries it over the top of the defender. AJ's out to chase it, but still gets beat by Memory, and here comes Lethmere onto the backboard. He needed to put it in. The defenders weren't up with 30 seconds remaining. They barely have time for 2 goals. That was the best opportunity they're going to get.
Oh, they might have another one here.
Oh,
Memory backboard, circling. Lethmere again. It's tough to get all the way around that one, fitted in between the posts. A third follow-up, and just scramble in front of the goal for Rogue, but still they hold firm.
Look at these kids go on defense, staying clean here with 8 seconds left. A demolition on the Wonder's not going to be enough to find 2 goals. So Lethmere tries to beat Kronovi. It's not going to matter. The clock will hit 0, and Rogue will tie up the series at a game apiece. Game 3 inbound in a best of 7, and Volusia takes one for the road.
What a way for that one to end. It's a nice challenge. Wonder, not the greatest clear. Everyone knew it was over, but I definitely don't think they meant to own goal that.
It's a nice shot from Volusia. Way to put some pressure on him. Rogue, though, bouncing back here. Some nice passes, some clean play from everybody. And they stay clean on the goal line of many, many wonderful opportunities created by Ghost that fell apart at the goal line.
Yeah, I touched on it a little bit in the middle of that game. Ghost really, they kept up that physicality, and I thought that was a great thing. But the difference after that was, again, Ghost few and far between, not able to catch those clears from Rogue. A lot more opportunities to get balls close, go for a challenge just outside of your box or at the midfield line, try and get it going back the other way, and that's where Ghost was really winning the pressure game back in game number 1. The shot differential was a lot more equal in game number 2, and it's because Ghost wasn't able to just launch that ball from their own half, set up the tent, and block the clears.
Rogue only having to put up 2 actual saves, 2 registered saves in this game, but it felt like they were doing quite a bit more than that, and they were able to avoid the demolitions a bit more here.
It was also chaos in front of their net. There was just everyone from Rogue diving at everything, and I was like, guys, all right, slow down for just a minute.
And it did seem like Rogue was, especially there in that last 30-second push from Ghost, just throwing their bodies in front of the net, being like, this will block something, and it did. And it did. Ghost's shots, they had been shooting very high. They've been hitting the backboard over and over again, which usually when that happens, the follow-up shots will be very safe because you're like, I just need to guarantee that this is at least on target, which means that kind of just throw the body in front of the ball strat actually works. So Ghost needing to find a way on their first shots, on their first drives, to find accurate placement.
The shot accuracy did plague them as well at the end of that game number 2. Leth had a chance to put them within 1 with maybe 20 seconds or so. Kicked it high. That could have been it.
Game 3, moving on to Manfield. So AJ through the air, Wonder demolished. This one back in the midfield. Kronovi, though, up against 2. Looks to bring them both into the air. A nice neutral touch, and unfortunate for him, AJ kind of crowded the box, and it was just behind him. Otherwise, it could have been an early goal. So AJ picks up midfield boost. Kronovi looked to get it to him here. Tries to pinch it off with Lethmere. Now Memory beating AJ to the ball. Wonder coming off the backboard. The pass in the midfield. Aleutian looks for the shot. Lucky for Rogue, though. Kronovi got in the way. Now looks to play it into the corner. Lethmere with a miss in the midfield. Memory will pick up the slack, no problem.
Great challenge from AJ as well. That miss from Lethmere. Ghost actually had AJ beat to that ball, but it was just such a wonderful challenge that allowed them to stop that transition from Ghost.
Wonder just cleared the heck out of Aleutian, put him into the corner. Aleutian will emerge with ball control. Now Kronovi, look at a bump onto Memory. The bump's just playing it here. Lethmere tries to play this one slow. Smart play, the team captain. AJ with a miss. Now Aleutian looking to pressure Rogue's net. Kronovi gets it off to the side, and Wonder looks for a transition out to AJ. He's got ball control, looks for a shot. It's a bit soft, and Memory will get it off to Lethmere, no problem. Kronovi now creating pressure in new territory.
He's bumping people too.
Yeah, the bump game has been pretty strong from Rogue here in game number 3. Kronovi, a nice touch, pass 2 now, up against 1. AJ looks to crowd Memory in net. Kronovi looks for the shot, couldn't get it through the defense, though, as they got airborne to avoid the bumps, and they found the ball.
Oh,
back
miss.
to the box. AJ can't find Memory, and there's no one there to shoot either. Now Aleutian on the far side. Kronovi's got to get up and save it.
Lethmere almost just hung his team out to dry with that missed ball. Thankfully, AJ didn't have any boost, but it's high off the back ball. Rogue have been caught flat-footed a few times with touches off the backboard, and that is also something to keep an eye on for them on defense.
Both teams have done an excellent job. As Wonder finally get it, they finally put this one in. as AJ got the pass off to him. And this was actually the thing I was about to criticize. That both teams weren't trusting their teammates to get the passes off or to get the bumps in net. They weren't going up for the shots. Finally, Wonder goes up on AJ. They put one in the back of the net, and Rogue scored 3 goals this series.
What's that value of everybody being, on the same page, having the resources and the ability to follow through on opportunities that get set up like that? Also, the understanding. If you're Wonder, you can see AJ's got a quality pass opportunity, and you're willing to play a little bit more aggressive because hey, if we're going to score, this is a great chance to do it.
Yep. Just trust your back line to have it if you don't find the shot. Kronovi's a great back line to have. Illusion advancing. Kronovi over the top of both his teammates as he rotates in. Memory puts this one high. AJ having time to recover now. Looks for Kronovi on the side. Tries to find the teammates in the corner. But Illusion and Lethemir able to get that one away. Lethemir over the top of 2. Kronovi gets contact before being demolished. Now Illusion coming off the ceiling, able to pinch it off the ground, but it'll be Wonder who's up before anyone else from Ghost can find the pass. A nice challenge from Memory. Can Kronovi get back in time? He sure can. That one was a great challenge.
Not
the
done
wall
yet.
going, and the infield pass comes through. Memory crowds back in, gets this game all tied up.
Yeah, Kronovi was able to scramble back after almost getting one tapped over his head, but a miscommunication from Rogue as they rotate into the net. Him and AJ kind of tied each other up, and they just couldn't return back. I think Kronovi was expecting AJ to play the back post, and he cut in front of him, maybe to go out to that corner and grab that boost.
The defensive hang-up, definitely frustrating, but the speed at which that ball came from the corner out to a teammate and then back into a shot, I'm not sure if proper defensive positioning would have blocked it anyways. This Wonder needs to challenge this one. Lethemir sneaks it underneath him, and that's just like that. Ghost has the lead back.
And only took him about, 20 seconds tops just to pour clear. Illusion, top of the box pass, and good luck saving it. You can guess all you want. Advantage, Lethemir, and he sunk it.
Kept it pinned to the ground to sneak it underneath the defender, and it pops up afterwards.
He almost had it.
Yep.
He almost had that save, to be fair.
Wonder did a good job. I think it was about he created the lowest percentage shot for Lethemir, but Lethemir still able to make it work. Just drops down. Memory very loose now coming off the wall. AJ up, needs to win the challenge, and he does. Now back in front of the box. Wonder thinks about going up, puts it over the top of him onto the backboard. AJ goes for the boost, but it'll be nobody for the shot. Wonder a pass in the midfield for Kronovi. Lofts it on 1. Lethemir keeps this one just vaulted and hanging loose in the air. As Wonder drops this down. Kronovi's going to be in the back, though, as AJ's in the corner.
Wow.
What a
aggressive.
challenge.
So aggressive from Kronovi, and you can understand why.
Oh, here comes AJ looking for the shot. Wonder to finish it off past Illusion. It was all set up by Kronovi, and his teammates did the rest.
There was such a risky challenge from Kronovi. High risk, but also high reward. Steals the ball away from Ghost as they all start pushing up into that midfield line. Nobody from Ghost expecting him to just straight lose that ball, and they catch him on the transition game because of that quality challenge from Kronovi.
Kronovi over to the side and following the kickoff. They've tied the game back up. A minute remaining. Overtime looming. Kronovi now high. Back towards the box. Lethemir gets in front of Memory, who was in net, set up to get it, and he'll be able to play the second shot. Now Wonder needs to sneak it past AJ, and he does. Looks for the pass in Kronovi as he's beat one defender. Kronovi up, sends the shot towards the goal. Lethemir got it off to the side. Memory will chase, but Wonder in to create chaos, and it'll be AJ who takes the shot. Lethemir towards the wall. Kronovi back in again. Illusion's got this one just fine, and it's out to a teammate. He'll carry it past Wonder and now onto the wall with Memory and Illusion both crowding at midfield. They're looking to win this one in regulation. As Illusion and Memory both up, Kronovi beats them both. Now
it's open.
AJ's got a free shot. He's just got to not miss, and he sinks it home. That's the lead for Rogue as they look to take the lead in the series.
What a way to have that happen. Just Kronovi, a great understanding of where that challenge was coming from Ghost. He saw he was too high, just took it right from him, slammed it off the wall, needed a little help, and Ghost, again, just nowhere to be seen, pressing a little too hard.
I respect Ghost trying to win this one in regulation and not wanting to go to overtime, but they've already won one overtime in this series. It's something they could possibly be okay with. 15 seconds remaining, though. Still not out of the woods just yet. Ghost will look to tie it up. As they punt this one down, Illusion and Memory both up, but both miss. Lethemir's got to find a way to dump it back. He gets a solid touch, but AJ looks for it. No, it doesn't actually go as Illusion goes for the shot. His teammate called him off. This one upper 90. AJ takes it away, puts it into the ground, and Rogue takes the lead.
And again, though, Rogue at the end of that one, it got a little dicey. Flat-footed in the net, touches high towards the backboard, and still allowing Ghost the opportunity, but again, you gotta give. Wonder gets the MVP, but Kronovi's the one who absolutely won them that game. That monster challenge for that minute, around that minute goal mark, was just so aggressive. And it paid off so beautifully. But here's his go-ahead goal.
You can see there, AJ, there's nobody in front of him. Lethamir's trying to race back, but AJ, I said he just had to put it on target and he would score. He actually did. He did have to go to the side. As Lethamir able to rotate so quickly. But you saw there, Memory and Illusion both up for that challenge. The moment they lost that one, AJ had about the easiest goal he's going to get today, as Ghost is trying to play. They want that land spot. Both these teams want a chance to play in New Jersey. They've got to win this one, then they've got to beat Space Station. Right now, Rogue's got the 1 game advantage.
And it continues on from league play. It was all 1-goal games there. We've continued that trend. All 3 have been 1 goal so far, and Kronovi having a big impact in games 2 and 3 as well, and Lethamir as well, not able to have as much success as he was back in game number 1. Again, sometimes my only real concern for Rogue right now is that defense of that backboard is very, very weak, and if Ghost starts able to pick that apart, it could get dangerous here in this game.
Yeah, we haven't seen Ghost too much on the enemy backboard. They're not carrying it through the corner and trying to get it up there to pass out. They're mostly just kind of like...
It's just high touches off it.
Yeah, they're just flinging it onto the backboard and then following it up themselves, so possibly a weakness they could exploit. So they're down 1 game, but in a best of 7, you've got to win 4, so they're not on match point just yet. These 2 teams, it's been 1-goal games. They had a 3-minute plus overtime in their league play matchup, and they had a 30-second-ish overtime in game number 1. So 4 minutes of overtime they've played against each other this season. It's a nice pass from Memory. Lethamir looks to pick this up, but Kronovi's got him beaten now. Wonder in the midfield up against 2. Illusion with a beautiful challenge. Wonder tries to go again, but just cannot get it through Illusion, as Memory will pick this one up now. Kronovi back. Memory moves out. Illusion moves in. Illusion's 1v1 challenges, very strong so far.
And again, this is that midfield camp that Ghost has had some success with, but they actually gave AJ a little bit of space. And now it's Rogue in command here, and Lethamir so wise, straight across, saw Kronovi going for the soft touch and the control, and said, none of that, we're back on offense.
Lethamir tries, AJ takes it away from him, keeps the ball high. Illusion with the midfield, he got the boost, found the ball, but then Kronovi takes it straight away from him. Now back into the corner, Wonder crossing it back again. There's AJ there, he tries, but it's taken away by Illusion. The ball was high. 3:49 on the clock. Kronovi in the midfield picks it up, carries it through the air onto the backboard. Wonder's looking for a shot opportunity, tries to go up, but Illusion gets it away in time. And now Lethamir on the transition, back into the orange corner. Gets it past AJ. Kronovi coming out of net, gets it away. Now AJ looking for a shot. Illusion's got him beat, though.
And AJ, he's going to be a long time getting back. They can't afford to lose this ball, and a nice job from Kronovi, because AJ was trying to force that shot from that pass with low boost. So again, great damage control from Rogue, and the pressure is not able to crack Ghost just yet in game 4.
Right in a lot of it there in the corners. Now midfield, the solo player turnaround transitions, looks for a shot, and Illusion gets it away, but here comes Wonder past Memory. Illusion Lethamir into the corner, and now a nice flick to put it over the top of AJ. It's just what Ghost needed. Had to break up this pressure. Lethamir, though, nobody really to pass to. Both his teammates on the back line. He has to play it all the way into his own corner, and Kronovi's happy to follow it.
Oh, weak clear. What did Rogue do?
He puts it out to Wonder, looks for the outfield pass. Couldn't find the connection. Here comes Kronovi, and Illusion's got to pass him now. An open backfield. Wonder and AJ come flying back into their own end. The shot is just a bit wide. Lethamir tries, gets it through Wonder, but Kronovi's had time to move back now. He'll pick it up. Kind of gets a little bit antsy, thinking he's going to get pressured, but still manages to get it past 2. Memory looks to follow him, wheel to wheel here into the corner. They go up the wall. Kronovi gets a pass him into the box. Here comes AJ for the shot, but it's blocked by Illusion. Wonder to try and play cleanup, see if they can find a rebound. Lethamir punts it high. Kronovi airborne. Can he beat Memory? It's off to the side. We've crossed halftime. Neither team.
Oh dear.
It's found on goal. But Lethamir versus AJ. Looking for the dribble, he puts it onto the wall.
And actually, they just stick to each other's cars on the back wall, and everyone has to run away because they all know that Rogue's got the next touch, and Ghost might have just got beat. Memory's flat. There's AJ and a demo in front, but it doesn't matter. Lethamir got the touch beforehand. Kronovi, weak follow-up shot. Memory saves that as well, and Rogue will be turned aside.
Wonder onto the wall, being challenged by Lethamir. Lethamir will win. Now AJ, past 1. Illusion back into the corner. Kronovi's got an opportunity if he can just get it past Illusion, but Illusion stayed close to that ball. Didn't just let it loose. Got it out to midfield. Now transition from Ghost. AJ plays it to the corner. Illusion's got the read, though. He's on the wall already. Now looking to pass it down to Lethamir. Looking for the shot. The touch is wide and soft. AJ will carry it out. Now Memory tries, but he's blocked by Wonder. Kronovi is going to be the last man standing here as Lethamir puts it onto the wall very wide and high of the goal. Now looking for one more. Can he finally put it in on the 4th attempt? It's blocked by the goalies. Sent back away, and the challenges of the midfield are neutral at best. AJ tries. Memory puts it onto the backboard again. Here comes Illusion. A lot of space to work with. He'll get it out to midfield for Lethamir, but Wonder takes it away. Now one Memory by himself onto the backboard. Opportunity to double tap. Tried to find it, but just didn't find the angle. That long car hard to wield around. And with 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining, we're still scoreless.
And that was a fantastic push from Ghost. So much great pressure applied on the midfield. Follow-up opportunities there, but again, the goalposts and some stingy defense. They just can't seem to break Rogue down with the same level of success that they had early on in the series, as that is an easy shot saved by Memory. And maybe one more push for each team with about 45 left.
Kronovi looked for goalies, didn't find any, which means AJ's the last advancing player. Wonder will be able to turn as the challenge was kind of neutral. Now Kronovi trying to come through. Memory wins the 50-50. 30 seconds left, getting into silver gold territory. AJ tries. Lethemir wins off the wall in the corner. Here comes Aleutian back onto the backboard again. And Kronovi doesn't make contact. And AJ punts this one kind of softly, but Memory couldn't get up in time and actually extends it all the way down into his own half. A nice touch from Aleutian to mess up AJ. But now back in the midfield, Kronovi over the top of Lethemir. The ball has lost all its momentum, moving very slowly, just going up and down at this point as Lethemir gets it past one in the final 9 seconds. It's in front of the box. Kronovi finds the clear. Memory with an opportunity. Couldn't get it. And now Kronovi to carry it down. Can he find in regulation? Past one into the corner, and Memory will let it hit. We'll go to overtime in Game 4.
Second one of the series, and this is a must-win for Ghost, if you ask me, because they have been struggling to break him down more and more as it's gone on.
Lethemir up. Kronovi and AJ sending this high, now following it themselves. Memory's up slow, and AJ finds a read on him. Lethemir has to rotate back, and Wonder gets it out to Kronovi. Kronovi versus Lethemir in the midfield. Leth doesn't really find it, but he gets it out to Aleutian. It's still wide. AJ just goes up for the block. Nobody challenged him, so he's loose in the mid. And now Wonder punting it high. AJ looks for the shot, drops it in. Lethemir makes the save. Kronovi putting it high again. Can they find the rebound? Looks for the pass out. Wonder just goes up. Oh, he's so fast. The aggression from Wonder gives Rogue the win and match point.
Aleutian was in position here at the corner. He's got 80 boost. He doesn't jump because he knows someone's behind him. He doesn't go get it. But it was Memory in the goal line playing the back post defense. He didn't have the boost on the other side. Just a wonderful touch from Rogue. Take it a little bit away, make him hesitate. Had to go play a tough spot on defense, and Rogue are threatening elimination for Ghost. Some vengeance for league play.
Geez, I got goosebumps when Wonder jumped for that. Not because it's a crazy hard shot, but because it's an overtime. He had so much confidence this shot's going to be there. This is an opportunity. You lose that shot, you're going to be very loose. You're going to have low on boost. You're going to be having trouble recovering on the wall because you're going to pinch the ball against the wall. It's a very risky play in overtime, and he goes for it. I'm like, I just was so much respect for him going there, putting the team on his back. He gets the win, and now they are one away from that qualification.
And you've seen Rogue be willing to take those risks already. I mean, we talked about it earlier. Kronovi with that very aggressive challenge in the midfield. He actually did the same thing in that game number 4 as well, and it almost backfired on him because he didn't win the challenge. And it was just a nice job from Rogue playing back on defense to stop that hard counterattack from Ghost right before they were able to really build something out of it. So yeah. Rogue is definitely willing to make the aggressive push and try and force things.
No, and it's very much I've been impressed as well with Rogue's ability to win the 50-50. Something that you would kind of expect to go both ways. Right now, Rogue very much seems in control of the midfield. They've given themselves so many opportunities. And honestly, if Ghost could stop hitting the backboard with their shots, if they were able to put those shots in the goal, this would be a completely different series. Well, they've made the opportunities, they just can't put it on target.
Yeah, Ghost did have that one great sequence of offense in the middle of that game number 4, and I honestly don't feel like 2 shots registered did them justice because they had a couple of great chances, but now in game number 5, you got to win 3 straight, and it will start off in the worst way possible. 7 seconds in, AJ will turn one in.
Finally, this is exactly what Ghost needed. AJ beating 2, catches Memory on the back foot, puts it high, and that's the shot placement that'll win you games. Rogue's on the board in match point when they need it most.
So what do you do now if you're Ghost Gaming? If you watched the series earlier, you saw all the kickoff success from Cloud9. They try and replicate it. Lethemir got the touch, but it wasn't quite lined up, and it skims off the nose into the corner.
Illusion with a nice challenge on the side. So Lethemir putting this one up. Kronovi over to the edge. Now AJ finds the pinch. Just colossally sends it to the other end. Wonder's happy to go up a Memory. Closer to the ball. We'll get that one away. Now the punt high. Lethemir finds a response, puts it to midfield. Now Wonder up. AJ thinks about it, but sees the defenders in the side. They've got it now. Kronovi in the midfield. Gets 2 defenders. They get it off to the edge, and Wonder will move in as a soft touch on the wall. Will give him an opportunity. Aleutian follows this one, brings in Lethamyr as well. They've baited in AJ. Now it's Kronovi and Wonder in the back, both backwards. Kronovi look for the fake. Memory not going to bite. Sends it to the corner. Gets demolished for his efforts. Now Wonder, pass to 1. He's out of boost, looks for the wave dashes to keep it going, and gets the win on the 50-50, sends it up. Lethamyr's got to play defense as AJ's demolished in front of his box, but Kronovi's still there. The pressure on as Kronovi looks to get the pass.
Oh my goodness!
Down, and Wonder just goes. He thought he had
right
another
there.
opportunity, but it wasn't going to work out.
I actually thought Rogue were going to turn that one in. Kronovi, he was forced to go cover from the demo from Ghost, and he won the challenge. And then Wonder, like you said, the fact that he's willing to go for that, he was almost able to turn it in. AJ, nice shot from the corner and trying to get that 2-goal lead. But Rogue, even with the 1-goal early lead, they want to push things, expand, put pressure on Ghost to make a solid play.
Oh. Aleutian actually helping play some defense here as he's trying to find the back pass to Lethamyr, and it will work out. And now back in midfield, Memory nearly got blocked by AJ as he fell down. Now a punt to an empty corner, stall out play for a moment. AJ comes in, creates chaos, sets it up. Wonder looks for it, but Aleutian's got him beat. Now Lethamyr down the field to challenge Kronovi, sends it off the post and back over to his other side. Kronovi. And this one away. 2 players demolished. It's all up to AJ. He's being hounded by Memory, but still able to stall out time. Looks for the block, and Lethamyr doesn't quite get in. Wonder on the respawn. Gets it away. He and Kronovi back into the play. Solution gets the play out to Memory. Looking for the shot. Oh, for 90. The shot placement's finally there for Ghost. And they've got a tie game.
It was that physical play that opened the door. It was Wonder in the net, but it just came at him too quick. Him and AJ both. AJ was unfortunately the first line of defense, and he did not have any boost.
No.
And he was not going to make it to the top of the net in time. So close, but that physical door opened wide, and Ghost slam it shut.
Memory looks to extend the play. Lethamyr gets it off the wall, and now Kronovi looking for the counterattack. Aleutian will be able to save this one off to the side, but Kronovi going to follow him here onto the edge. Mirroring his motion. Now Aleutian losing control. AJ looks for the flip reset, didn't find it. He'll just fall down and look for the dunk. Aleutian to drop it to a teammate. Lethamyr past Kronovi. 2:04 left to go, still tied up at 1 apiece. Rogue 1 away from moving on. Aleutian's shot is blocked by AJ.
And Ghost are bringing the pressure back that they had early on in the series. They've kind of boxed in Rogue a little bit here, aside from the early part of the game, and this could be an opportunity for Rogue, but it's just going to be squandered in the midfield line, and a nice touch from Lethamyr to take that away.
AJ tries, Memory blocks him. Now the ball remaining in the midfield. Kronovi out to Wonder, beats Lethamyr. Now onto the backboard. Aleutian's able to get it away as Kronovi came in for the final shot. Memory's play is a bit wide, and AJ will get it away. Memory demolished following his shot. And AJ, a flick over 1. Memory on the back line. Kronovi with a bit of boost to work with here. Looks to dunk him, but can't get it through him as it goes off to the side. Now AJ coming off the wall. 1:20 left to go, and Kronovi has to follow this pinch all the way to his corner. 1 goal away from qualification and demolition in net. Could open up some space, but AJ is able to flick it past Memory. And Lethamyr just tries to keep the ball in the orange. As Memory finds a shot, Kronovi out of his goal will boom it a long ways down the field. Going caddy corner.
I'm expecting overtime. Another one.
It's very possible. They've been to 2 already. AJ stalls this out. Now Aleutian tries, gets pitted as Kronovi comes in. He'll find the boost, but gets demolished. Now Wonder on the wall. Is AJ anywhere to work with? It's not going to matter as Lethamyr gets it to the side. Kronovi off the respawn. They'll look to get into the play as AJ tries to set him up on the wall. Lethamyr punts it out. Here comes Kronovi. The shot's a bit wide. Memory out of net will have to find it and get it out back to midfield. 34 seconds remaining. Memory carrying it by himself. Here comes Aleutian looking for the shot. Wide. AJ finds a boost. He's got a flip reset to work with. Off the ceiling, carrying it. Gets it past Lethamyr, but not going to work. And his flip reset, he actually uses the flip after he loses contact, puts himself onto the post, slow down his rotation, but they've managed to stay on offense. Kronovi, look at that hit. 10 seconds remaining. Looking for the win. And looking to knock Rogue out of playoff contention.
Ghost.
I'm not going to knock Ghost out of playoff contention, excuse me. They'll go to overtime anyways. Into Game 5 overtime here.
And I think that reset helps Ghost Gaming for this overtime, just because they were under pressure for so long. They were struggling to clear the ball and hang on to it. And I want to see Ghost come out here and put together another solid sequence like they had at the start of Game 5.
Everything on the line for Ghost. This goal goes in, your season's over. Rogue have another series to play afterwards if they're able to do it. But Lethamyr, nice shot, and Wonder gets it away. Illusion looks to put it back in. Keep his hopes and dreams alive. Lethamyr's lurking in front of the box to get it past Kronovi, but AJ will follow it out. Now Memory onto the wall. They look to get a second one as no one challenged him.
Oh,
nice pass,
double
but
commit.
it's straight onto Kronovi's hood, and now it's all up against Illusion. Wonder looks for the bumps. They still get the block, and they stay alive. Lethamyr back to Illusion, looking for the counterattack. It's just a bit wide. He's going to need Lethamyr's help. It's back. AJ got it, and Kronovi comes in and saves the day for Rogue. They'll keep this one away, but now a double commit on the wall. Memory's happy to take care of this one and see if he can set up a teammate. Now off the backboard, AJ finds contact and puts it back into Memory, which gets it away. Wonder looks to play it out, but defense just starting to fall apart a bit for Rogue, and lucky for Wonder, that one comes straight onto his hood. He'll thank his lucky stars he was able to find that one, give his teammates time to breathe.
You could see what he was trying to do there as well with that long clear. He's like, all right, we need to clear distance, but I also need to make sure I can follow up on the play. Tried to keep as close as possible to it, but now it's Ghost pressuring here in overtime, and can Rogue find a clear and hang on to the ball, more importantly?
It's been all Ghost in overtime. Lethamyr looks to put it in for the win. It's blocked, and AJ gets it away, but Memory's there, and oh, it's saved! Send high! Lethamyr himself might have put a foot onto it. Unfortunate for them, but there's still an opportunity to win it right here. So finally, Wonder gets it away on the wall. Lethamyr tries to stall it out, keep it out of his own end. He's got to put this one into the back of the net. Solution now holds on to it. Brings up Kronovi, stalls it out, still got a bit of boost to work with, brings up Lethamyr as well, and wins the challenge. Lethamyr gonna have to rotate back as his teammate's being hounded in net. Lucian puts us high. Kronovi bumped up onto offense. Actually, he'll probably stay here, but then beat. Now Wonder. No one really challenged him. He's able to pitch it off the wall and put it back down. Here comes Memory. Long way down the field. Kronovi's already airborne as AJ rotates in. 2:06 left to go, and we're still playing.
Great catch from Kronovi there in the midfield. Free ball for Wonder. It's a tough shot. It'll be just off the mark, a little high, but a great follow-up challenge as well to give Rogue an opportunity here. But Illusion with a nice bump in the midfield line to delay that push-up from Rogue and allow Ghost to get their feet under him.
AJ under the wall. He'll Goomba Stomp Wonder. Memory creates a bit of space. Wonder's happy to put it over the top. Illusion looks for the half flip. Gets it back out, but now Kronovi past one. Lethamyr coming off the wall. A nice try from Kronovi, but he's not able to beat Lethamyr. Memory puts it away. 2:37 into overtime. Half a game of Rocket League play. The infield passes will beat one. Illusion and Memory tacked up on top of each other. AJ is not going to find this. This slows down the play.
He's panicking.
And now Memory happy to take advantage. Here comes Ghost onto offense, looking to extend the series and keep their season alive. Lethamyr gets beat in the midfield. Memory, though, puts it into the corner. Now it's up to AJ. He wins that challenge, a decisive, important challenge. So Wonder puts it back into the midfield for Kronovi. AJ's up. Dropping back down. Here comes Lethamyr. Wonder versus Memory in the corner, and he gets it out, and AJ extends it. No one's really in a good position to make use of it, though. Illusion's happy to take advantage of that. And now Kronovi with a shot, the first shot we've seen in a while. Memory gets the save, but it's back to Kronovi now in the corner. He's going to go up. He brings up two. Lethamyr tries to challenge this, but the ball's lost all momentum. Clearing this is going to be difficult as AJ puts this one high. Now it looks to continue it towards Kronovi. In the pinch, it goes down. Lucky for them, though. Wonder has fallen back. Rogue will survive. 3:38 into overtime.
Nice job from Lethamyr, understanding where Wonder was going to put that ball. Definitely, obviously get the long clear, but it's clearly going to be a setup pass to his teammates that are going to be rotating back, and maybe they catch Ghost. This is an awkward one and a nice tip, but Memory misses the touch, and that'll allow Rogue a push.
They're trying. He's now looking for goalies. So Memory tries to carry this one out by himself. Is able to, with some help from Illusion, get Ghost out of a sticky situation, but this
the ricochet!
Both posts.
Wow!
Are you kidding me? The infield pass, the mistake from Ghost. Rogue looked for the shot, and it was literally could not have been closer and still missed. It's Kronovi able to get it away. Memory onto the wall.
Phone a friend. Post is the best one for Ghost right now.
I think that was 50-50. So Lethamyr onto the wall. Here comes Illusion. Dropping into Memory. He's actually backwards, so he's not going to be able to take the shot. Kronovi now up for the challenge, gets beat. 4:37 into overtime. Almost 2 games of Rocket League played here. They played a 3.5 minute overtime in league play, and here's one to match it. This team's so even. Kronovi beats one. AJ now to carry it by himself. He's got Kronovi in the midfield, finds the flip reset, pass to Lethamyr onto the side. Kronovi demolished, an important demolition for Ghost, but the challenge from Wonder. Memory's got the save. Can Wonder and AJ get this one away? He plays it over the top of his teammate. Kronovi's happy to keep the pressure on, but the immediate follow-up response won't be there. AJ now high. Lethamyr up to beat Wonder gets it away. Kronovi puts it back onto the backboard. Wonder's rotating out a goal as Memory gets the clear. Up to Lethamyr. They extend it into the orange as we cross into another game of Rocket League.
And I got to give a lot of credit to both Lethamyr and Kronovi. They have made some tough reads, some quality challenges, and Kronovi can't muscle it through. They catch Wonder cheating a little far up, and Ghost, another great clear. Illusion needs a little help, though.
Lethamyr puts this one high. AJ's looking for it, but it gets called off by Kronovi. Now back out to Wonder as he looks to extend it, but couldn't get it there. Memory puts it high. AJ over to the side. Here comes Wonder. Looks to Fineg. AJ off the wall.
Oh, there he is! Oh!
Back in the box. Here comes Kronovi, though. It's a bit high. He's lost a lot of speed, but he's brought all the defenders up with him. If AJ or Wonder can find the shot, it's just a little bit up. Illusion blocks one, and AJ falls back. Doesn't respect his ability to get that. And 6 minutes of overtime. Up to Kronovi. As he looks to play it towards the goal, it'll hit the post and go out, but here comes Wonder.
And Rogue have been so close with two monster options. I mean, if AJ put that in, there's your shot of the regionals. But Ghost turned aside, and you got to wonder how many more they've got in the tank. Whoa. Flick from Kronovi, saved by Lethamyr.
Ghost will not go away. They continue to stay alive while being pressured in their box. The ball's spending so much time in the past few minutes.
15 shots
in their half. 15 shots they've saved. Only one goal to show for it. There's Wonder. Through there, he's got Memory up. Lethamyr and Illusion patient on the ground. They'll look to carry this one out. They get it past AJ. It's up to Kronovi. Strong touches into the corner. Lethamyr tries to gain control, but kind of loses this one. But he baits in AJ with it, and now looks to bait in Wonder. Got it through two. Now it's all up against Kronovi. Can Lethamyr do it by himself as the teammates start to rotate underneath? Look for the demolition.
Goodness.
AJ a little bit low on boost, though. He'll manage to stall it out. Lethamyr looks for a shot, and all three members of Rogue bite on that ball off to the side.
It got a little bit chaotic for sure, and we're closing in on the overtime record now. It's 8-11 maybe, but AJ might have something else to say.
Here comes Kronovi.
The back wall, and again.
Memory gets it away. Wonder tries, but Lethamyr saves it again. AJ off to the side, now looking for boost to see if he can turn this one out of his own half. He carries it through the air. Memory's looking to challenge him, and he misses the ball. Lethamyr on the side will put it to the corner, but Kronovi's now creating pressure and an excellent challenge. The veteran players putting their teams on their back time and time again as we've continued playing here in Game 5.
Absolutely. I was talking about that just a little bit ago. It's been Kronovi and Lethamyr, but this time he gets bumped. Tough play for AJ, and he'll have a chance to second clear it. Way to stick yourself to the backboard and Rogue get out of a jam.
Wonder got demolished too. Still not out of the woods just yet as Lethamyr's shot is a bit high. Wonder gets this one out. Here comes Illusion looking for the shot, and he puts it in. 7 minutes and 67. A lot of time.
A lot of time.
They win Game 5. They stay alive. We'll go to Game 6.
A monster game for both teams. Stingy defense from Ghost Gaming. Some phenomenal opportunities for both sides. And you said it best, Lethamyr and Kronovi, monsters in the challenge game, and neither of them rewarded on the scoreboard for it. Kronovi with 9 shots, no goals though, and they just couldn't find the back of the net for Rogue. So many great options. Ghost playing some solid defense, that physicality opening up a few doors for them, but Rogue able to defend the counterattacks back the other way. It was back and forth all the way in that overtime. It was wonderful.
A wonderfully intense overtime there. And man, the double post bounce from Rogue.
Yeah.
It hits one post, goes to the other post, and goes out. If that had gone in, they'd be done right now. They'd be getting set to play Space Station. But no, they have to play another game here against Ghost, and Ghost will just not go away.
You know the worst part is for Ghost Gaming? It took almost 8 minutes, 7 minutes, 56 seconds to finally break down Rogue in that overtime. You got to win 2 more games. You're not done. The train can't stop for Ghost. You got to be able to bring that back every time and keep it going.
I mean, but the one thing they can hang their hat on is it doesn't stop for Rogue either. Rogue has to stay in this, or else they lose this opportunity that they were just literally pixels away from taking there. So close. And I love the pressure. And my favorite moments of those games, we'll see more of them here, has been Lethamyr versus Kronovi.
It's been
Which
great.
of the veterans can win those challenges, because they have set their teammates up so much. It's the backbone both teams needed. Solution looks to carry this one out of his own half. We move on to Wasteland in Game 6. Still match point for Rogue, but Ghost coming back.
And how much is left in the tank for Rogue? Losing that game has really got to take it out of you. You're 1 goal away from qualifying for LAN, and now you got to go out here and play another 5 minutes just as great as the last one.
Either take something out of you, or it makes you angry.
We'll see.
Solution over to the side. Here comes AJ. Looks to get it past Memory, but it's not going to happen. Now up for Lethamyr. So he extends it down the field. He's still got some boost to work with, too. Off the backboard, taps it, and the defense holds. Kronovi gets the save. Lethamyr versus Kronovi again. A spectacular moment.
But they're not done quite yet. Again, Rogue a little bit slow coming out of their net, and thankfully the pressure a little lax. Lethamyr off-grabbing boost on his own half. Was loaded to get back, and AJ, I didn't think he was going to have a chance, but he almost just turned it right into the corner of the goal.
Wonder stood in his way. Memory, rather, stood in his way. So Lethamyr gets up. Now here comes AJ. Lethamyr actually crowded that one. Could not sneak it between the posts. It's Kronovi now up. No one really in a good position to pick up that touch. Wonder will try to move in, but Lethamyr's happy to say thank you very much. He looks for the waterfall down and blocked by Kronovi. Sent away. Now out. Back into the midfield. AJ moving up, but demolished by Lethamyr on the rotation.
That high touch from Kronovi on transition, forcing the clear out into the corner. Not allowing them to just make an easy stop, tip it into the corner, and stick with it. Just forcing them to get that strong touch. It's what Ghost was doing so well early on in the series.
Ooh, Wonder pass 2. Lethamyr had been demolished, broke up the rotation for just a moment. It's kept Rogue on offense. So now Kronovi looks to get it past 2, puts it there loose in front of the box. Illusion tries to dribble it out himself and gets it out to Memory, who looks for the transition now off the ceiling, uses the flip very quickly. A pinch set up high. Lethamyr knows he can't challenge that as both his teammates are loose. Now Kronovi looks to stall him out, flicks it up. But Wonder not going to be there to pick up the pass. AJ now in the back. Illusion looks to clear the box, doesn't find anybody. Wonder extends it to the side.
Ooh, nice win from Kronovi.
Setting this one high. Now looking for the shot. Illusion not able to get there. Here comes Wonder. Pass 2, and it'll be Lethamyr to pick it up.
Transition now for Ghost. Lethamyr wins one in the midfield. And again, both of them have just been right on top of any defensive touch that stops a good push for the other team. Both him and Lethamyr have just been phenomenal in that aspect.
Towards the goal is a nice shot, nice setup there, but Illusion breaks it up. And now Wonder looks for the blocks, doesn't find Lethamyr. 2:10 left to go, still scoreless. Save from AJ. Kronovi helps it out, extends it to the side. Not out of the woods just yet. That touch from Lethamyr will force Ghost to rotate back on the defense. And then a miss. AJ onto the wall. Kronovi looks for it, but Illusion got it away. And now Memory down the field. It's going to be in. Off the crossbar and down. Ghost, they got a goal, and they've got the lead.
And that was Rogue thinking they got away with one. That's why Wonder was forward there a little bit. It was that miss in the corner that they're like, oh, wait, hang on. We might have something here because that's a mistake. But unfortunately, it just ran right in front of the net. There were no demos from Rogue. Kronovi was sweeping across, hoping to find one. They didn't get it, and Wonder punished.
Is that enough to send us to Game 7? Lethamyr looking to play it out to Illusion as they look for some security. Memory blocks. Sends it back into the corner. AJ's there. Neither player going to make contact. Memory will merge with more ball control, but it is Wonder was the next to touch it. Ball still, though. Rogue in the Rogue half as Wonder tries. Memory sends this high. Illusion's up for him. He's not going to have much of a shot. Tries to find it, but not going to make it happen this time. And now Wonder in the midfield, happy to pick this one up and block Lethamyr. Now the flick past 1. Looks for the demolition. Gets a bump on the Memory to open up some space. And now back in front of the box. Is Kronovi there? No, he's too far back. And both his teammates up in enemy territory. You don't blame him. 1:05 left to go. Ghost holding on to a slim lead.
Here's tension for Rogue now, excuse me. Because you really don't want to go to 7 games when you've hold that 3-1 lead in the series. All it took was one win, and to have it come down to 5 minutes is going to put a ton of pressure on you.
AJ looks for the pass across. Lethamyr's rotating back, and Kronovi will make space. AJ picks it up on the far side as well. Now Lethamyr looking for a shot. Kronovi sends it high. Here comes Memory as Wonder gets demolished. Off to Kronovi once more. Doesn't make contact, but Illusion expected him to, and he doesn't make contact either. Now AJ down the field up against Lethamyr. Can he find the flick past the veteran over the toe?
Oh my goodness.
AJ puts the team on his back and ties it up.
You said it right. They were expecting, Illusion was expecting Kronovi to have that touch. He had him dead to rights. But sometimes we make mistakes and your teammate picks you up. AJ delivers a massive equalizer.
It would have been so easy to hit the crossbar on that too, to put that shot too high. AJ finds the precision he needs. And Rogue's got a chance to win it right here, right now. So Memory puts this one out. Wonder looks for it now. Here comes AJ. Pass 1. Looking for another play. Illusion's got him beat.
Wonder needs to command this ball well.
Finds the flick. We're looking like another overtime unless either team can put it away here in the waning seconds. 4 remaining. Here comes Lethamyr with a shot. Kronovi and Net'll send it away. Of course it's Kronovi. And Memory now on the wall. Pass 2. The ball still airborne as it's onto the side and now away from the goal. AJ lets it go, but Lethamyr tries to find the shot.
Oh, they
put
pushed
it into the ground. An excellent push from Ghost in the end of regulation as we go into our 3rd overtime.
And Ghost was ready to slam that in again. You said it earlier in the series. They don't mind trying to win in reg. And they might have just done it into OT, but what a stop. Another one. My goodness, Kronovi kicks that aside. 2 huge stops at the start of OT in Game 6.
They'll need a few more, probably. Ghost is really pushing. They have gotten warmed up. Momentum is on their side, but Wonder puts it across. 1 goal for Rogue. Puts them into the qualification match and sends Ghost home for the season. Aleutian onto the side. Kronovi up. A nice long clear that Memory should be able to pick up. It'll slow things down for just a moment. We'll get it out to Lethamyr. Nice connection. Onto the backboard. AJ takes it away. Kronovi now out of his half. Aleutian puts it up. Wonder up as well. Now here comes Lethamyr looking for another corner shot. He's been going for a few of these. As Memory tries to get it out of the corner. AJ now there, and Memory again blocking the pass. Aleutian through 2. Wonder's going to need a few touches to get this one out of his own half, but gets a pass 2. Now it's up against Memory. Was able to keep it rolling on the ground.
Nice pressure there for Memory. He forced Kronovi to turn off that ball because he drove straight at him after he saw what Kronovi was trying to do. That soft touch into the air dribble, back post attempt from Lethamyr. A little too much behind it though, but Ghost still pressing.
Here comes Wonder off the wall. Pass 2. Lethamyr's going to be up for it though, and he gets demolished after making contact though. So they won't be immediately pressured on a transition. Here comes Kronovi. Challenge with Aleutian is midfield. Here comes Wonder over the top of 1. He's got a little bit of boost to work with. Can he get the block on the defender? But Aleutian gets it away, and AJ has to rotate back and pick it up.
That is a banger of a clear as well. That was going to be a little bit scary. AJ now again, another opportunity, some air dribble wizardry, but can't get all the way behind that one, and Ghost stop it fairly easily.
Man, look at the Lethamyr, the veteran nature showing right there. In overtime, in an elimination game, patiently waiting. Picking up the boost is just getting his wits about him, and now they're back up on offense. AJ finds a clear. It's all the way down as 2 minutes go by. Kronovi with a miss. Aleutian and Lethamyr crowding. It's all up against AJ. He misses. Kronovi and Wonder both create some space, and Memory puts it wide. AJ will be the next one to pick up the ball, but getting crowded as well. Wonder's got to help and bail him out.
And that actually has worked out fairly well for Rogue because all of Ghost left immediately after. They clearly didn't have the resources to hang around, but do they get him on transition? Shot from the midfield line, way too far away, and Wonder has no problem dealing with that.
Infield pass blocked, and now back on the other end. Lethamyr takes it away from his teammate. AJ puts it on the backboard. Here comes Memory to get it away, and that's 2 bit. Now here comes Kronovi. Keeping this one high. Wonder's up to try and extend this one down. The touch from Lethamyr not going to be good. Ghost should be able to pressure. AJ comes into the corner. Now Kronovi on the wall, doesn't make contact. Wonder. Play this one high. Here comes Lethamyr. Pass down to his teammates. Memory puts it back into the box, and AJ gets it away. Out towards Wonder. It's in a bit of an awkward position here, just trying to break up anything that Ghost can do. But now it's past 3. Memory into the corner. Can he pinch it across for his teammates? Kronovi makes the save. Comes careening back into his half and keeps them clean. And with 3 minutes gone, we're still playing.
And Leth was right there, ready to bang it home. Maybe they catch Memory too far forward. It's in!
It's in! AJ scores, and Rogue move on to qualification. Ghost is done for the season, but a valiant performance for their last match.
What a battle between these guys it turned out to be. So much time in overtime. I would almost wager we played more OT than regular time. It was quite a series. Kronovi, a fitting MVP medal for the end there. Ghost Gaming, though, you must say, you gave it one heck of a run, but you just couldn't hang with the middle of that series from Rogue.
What a performance. A back and forth. Here's the tying goal from AJ, though, that kept Rogue alive. Look at that play. It's the smallest of touches to add to the momentum the ball already had to put it over Lethamyr. A very difficult play.
And Memory, he was going for that demo on AJ to take that opportunity away. He was going for plays like that all game long in Game 6. He pushed Kronovi off the ball a couple of times. He almost got AJ off it right there, but the beautiful 1v1 against Lethamyr. He finally couldn't stop one.
Lethamyr versus Kronovi. We said it would come down to the veterans, and it did. Kronovi puts up 4 saves, I believe 3 of which were in overtime. The first 2 right at the very beginning, and that last one on the breakaway. I thought it was over.
Yeah, I was with you.
The moment they beat all 3 players, I'm like, that's it. We're going to Game 7. Ghost has got this. But Kronovi puts his team on his back, gets the ball to AJ, and they move on now to face Space Station Gaming, which will be our next match. This is a one to get into playoffs, or we're in the playoffs already, to get into Worlds. Can they do it? Can they go to represent North America on the world stage? We'll find out who it is after the break.